Konbanwa, my dear viewers. In this video, we're going to be talking about a current manga and soon-to-be anime that I've been reading this week called Aharen-San is Unfathomable, or Aharen-San wa Hakarenai. But before we get to this, I just want to thank everyone who watched my last video on Lucky Star or left a like or comment on it. I honestly didn't expect it to get as many views or comments as it did at all, so knowing that somebody actually watched it and left their opinions on the topic is pretty nice. I'll try my best to keep on making anime and manga style content, so stay tuned for more coming in the future. Now back to the topic of the video. I found this anime when I was scouring the hellspawn that is Reddit looking for more info on upcoming anime for next year, and somebody was talking about this particular one. This jewel of a manga first released back in the year of 2017 and is written and illustrated by Aston Mizu, who has also worked on the K-On! Anthology comics, so you know this man is already an expert when it comes to cute anime girl material. Now with there currently being 11 volumes of Aharen-San wa Hakarenai, it's fair to say that you have no shortage of content to read once I tell you about it. What is this manga about, KonaKona? What is so special about this manga, considering I pretty much never read any manga besides the Toradora manga? Well, I'm about to tell you, so calm down and let me tell you about it, alright? Just sit in your chair, grab a fucking bite to eat, and let me tell you about it. This manga revolves around this dude named, I'm not gonna pronounce that, who just desperately wants to make friends as his entire middle school time was filled with loneliness and no friends. His naturally scary looking face caused him to look off-putting and unapproachable. Straight off the bat, we have a character that I can perfectly relate with, so just check that off the list. Oh, and just get this out of the way, if you're assuming this dude is a stereotypical quiet dude who is secretly good at everything or is a complete smooth brain when it comes to talking to girls like these sexual degenerates, then you would be dead wrong. This guy is an absolute nutcase when it comes to the things that goes on in his head. At the same time, having no problems with communicating with Aharen-san around, or anybody else for that matter. Anyways, on the first day of high school, he decides to start off his quest of getting 100 friends by attempting to talk to the fellow student next to him, but little did he know that this girl was a bit of an odd one, an unfathomable one may say. This girl's name is Rihanna Aharen. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that name wrong, but I'm not Japanese, so fuck you. After she doesn't respond to him, he assumes that she doesn't want to talk to him until he turns around to her standing mere inches away from him, creepily staring at him, and everything after that is pretty much history. After having an awkward moment where she has to whisper in his ear to get out whatever she's trying to say, they eat lunch together, go to the arcade together, and even do karaoke, despite the microphone not being able to pick up her voice. This is going to be a running thing in this show, I assume. It definitely did in the manga. And let me tell you, this girl does not ease into this relationship. Seriously, it takes only like 4 pages and she's practically attached to this man. Like, what the fuck is this, man? Like, holy shit, chill, sheesh, oh my god. But there is a reason to this. Aharen is very bad at measuring personal distance to other people and cannot correctly understand social cues to save her life. Basically, these two people are social parasites that couldn't be normal even if they tried, and that is why they work so well with each other. In simple terms, this anime is about an evil-looking guy hanging out with a small, quiet girl. A majority of the situations in the early and mid chapters in the manga consists of Reidu mistakenly thinking that something is wrong with Aharen-san and attempting to help her, only to realize at the end of the chapter that it was all some sort of misunderstanding. This concept does get repetitive after a while, but in between these we have new characters show up or moments when they become closer together. Now when I first started reading this manga, I assumed that they would start to form more romantic feelings towards each other as the manga went on, but I've gotten to like chapter 38 and haven't seen any real change of feelings romantically, which I don't mind. Them being together as friends is already cute enough for me to get my fix. But who knows, maybe there will be more than just friends in the upcoming chapters of the read. If you find two absolute weirdos desperately trying to get through their high school careers with each other, then this is a good manga that you should definitely check out. I know I'm loving it. It's pretty good! Now on to talk about a topic I have really honestly no experience with. Now, as I said at the beginning of the video, I haven't read much manga at all, but with what little experience I do have with it, I am able to say that this art style is pretty good as well. The details of the objects in the background and the shading of shadows stands out well from the rather plainly drawn faces of the characters. And I'm assuming these faces are pretty easy to draw considering our two main characters literally never change their facial expressions from pretty much anything, unless it's for a big moment in the story. Now, it's by no means on the level of School Live when it comes to art style or detail, but for what kind of story it is in its premise, the main drive isn't the art style, but it does its job good enough to keep your attention while reading. Sometimes a character will pull some sort of funny exaggerated fest that will catch you off guard or even make you laugh or smile. And remember when I said that at the start of this video this was going to be a soon-to-be anime adaptation? Well, that's where this next segue goes into. Next year, this manga is going to be adapted into an anime, and I, for one, cannot wait for it. I am loving the manga so far, and after seeing the trailer for Aharen-San is Unfathomable, it looks like it's going to be good from what little the trailer shown. It is going to be produced by Felix Film and be released sometime next year in April. Now, I've never seen anything from this studio. In fact, I've never even heard of this studio until researching for this manga, so it's sort of hard to have an opinion on how well the studio will adapt this into an anime. I mean, I have literally never seen any of these, and they look rather different from what Aharen-San will be. And considering how the manga structured itself, I feel like each episode will be pretty short, sort of like how Hanging Out with Uzaki-chan was structured. But I have high hopes for it. This upcoming year definitely seems to be the year of quiet girls being cute genre, if you could call it that, with Komi-san Can't Communicate also releasing sometime soon of this year, and I am all for it. All in all, I really love this manga, like I really like it, and hopefully the anime should be just as good, and I would recommend you guys giving it a read and to be excited for the upcoming adaptation of it. I hope you guys enjoy this video and leave a like, subscribe, and comment on what anime you would like me to review or manga you would like me to talk about next. That's the end of this video. Take care. Next video should be up sometime around I don't know, I don't have a schedule. Bye!